Hey, teacher. Hello from sunny California, even though this is late at night. What brought me to my initial decision of going into the degree that I chose? I've always had a love and a passion for art, and I've always been creative from an early age. I grew up in an artistic family. My grandparents, from my father's side, used to go across California and sell their artwork. My mother's side did it for fun and to decorate their home. Both my parents are artistically inclined, but lean more into their musical talents. Graphic design appeals to me, and I've always had an interest in it since about high school. I actually wanted to go to Full Sail after I graduated, but chose to go into the military. Now, many years after the fact, I find myself right where I was wanting to go all along. Um, yeah, I don't know. I like the idea because it's really the merger between, well, as I was looking it up, it's merger between industry and wanting to get your products seen but understood just from a visual angle, and I really like that. The program director for the degree that I chose at Full Sail is a man by the name of Eric Rosenfield. From everything I've been able to see, uh, going through and trying to see the directors and everything is a little challenging. Um, I didn't see him directly listed off the Full Sail website, but looking at subsequent articles online, he did a couple intros into it, and I'm hoping it's him. The types of software and or programming languages that I'll be using in the degree, I know for sure I'm going to be using a lot of the Adobe products, such as Photoshop and Flash. Just getting used to all of that, and it's real exciting. I've never really had the money for Photoshop itself, but I always messed around on a free software called GIMP. It had a cute little fox for their icon with a little paintbrush in his mouth. It's pretty close. From my research, what degree skills do I think I would like to focus on and why? I really want to focus on typography. Just I've always had a silver tongue. You can't really tell from this video, but um, it's gotten me into a lot of trouble, but it's gotten me out of a lot more trouble than it has caused trouble. Um, I really like the way that we could use the written language that we have to conjure up just amazing ideas and take us anywhere we want to go. Just with the use of the spoken word and even written word, and being able to take that and add it and have it influence the design piece that you want to work on, I find absolutely incredible and amazing. What do I think the hardest classes that I would run into can be, and why do you think they would be difficult for me? From what I've seen, the digital publishing side of this career path, I think, is going to be a little harder for me. I'm not necessarily technologically inclined. I wrote down here in my script that I didn't really grow up with a computer. In my household, we had one, but time was more relegated to, hey, go on, play outside with your friends. Don't spend all day sitting in front of the computer. So I'm definitely further behind that skill set than most of the people my age, even some folk that are a little older than me. I've always been on the physicality side of this industry with just doing physical print and, I don't know, getting to have my work actually like last so long as we don't get hit by an EMP. um, it's really interesting, but I do need to work on my technology literacy. I don't even know the language to properly use, and it's a little overwhelming for me, and there's something exciting about that. what do I think would be the easiest classes that I could run into and why? Honestly, it'd be any class where I get to be a little more free and creative with how I get to approach my assignments. I'm often able to work better when I'm allowed to think outside the box and kind of gracefully stumble to where I need to end up at. I'm a little bit of a happy hippie over here, and no, I think we always get where we need to get despite whatever comes our way. And the fact that, I don't know, I've kind of bumbled through life gracefully. I'm still alive and I'm happier than ever. I think there's a lot of merit to the mystery in that. And it's worked for me so far. How would I go about succeeding in the hard classes? What can I do to help prepare for them? I'll spend my free time at work listening to the tech podcasts that are focused on the concepts talked about in each of those classes to continue to learn about them and grow, even while I'm not necessarily working on the classwork itself. I think it's helped me in some of the prior classes. I get a little bit of free time while I'm at work to just throw in a headphone and not necessarily not focus on my job, but my job's real by the book technical. I've been doing it for 5 years. I'm tired of it, and that's why I'm here at Full Sail. How would I break down my time to make sure that I succeed in my classes? Well, I've already been cutting back on my personal time and making the sacrifices with my work-play life, so I'm able to give more time to school than the things that don't serve my greater goals in the future. I've been losing a little bit of sleep here and there. Can't really play my... I'm a sucker for I'm a sucker for Yu-Gi-Oh! I love shiny cardboard, and honestly, the whole design aspect of it is one of my favorite things in the world. In one of my previous assignments, I shouted out the graphic design lead that Konami has, and it's just like, it's real cool. I know it's a simple, silly little card game, but the fact that every card just has its own little character on it, and there's bigger archetypes in the whole game. There's little stories that are told throughout the cards. It's awesome. That kind of sidetracked there, but I don't know. I'd like to be able to do something like that, and I've had to give up playing as much as I'd like to focus a little more on getting my schoolwork done. Anyway, I hope you have a great and wonderful day. I've really enjoyed this class, and I'm looking forward to the rest of my time here at Full Sail. Thank you. Bye.